Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. Sugoi is a magical bun VTuber. Why am I talking about them today? They are graduating. They're going to be graduating out of their own free will. It is going to be on August 20th, Tuesday, August 20th. I'm here to announce that I'm graduating from all VTubing activities on that date. I know this may come as a shock to a lot of people, but this is something I have been thinking about for a long time. Simply put, a new chapter in my life is calling to me loud and clear, and I want to embrace it with open arms. Something I feel like I cannot do if I continue to stream. Streaming takes up a huge chunk of my time, my life, and so much time, and I want to be able to live this new chapter of my life to its fullest. I have been hired for a job that I am extremely excited for, and not only will I no longer have time to stream, but any free time I do have, I want to spend with my friends, family, learning new skills and hobbies, trying new things, traveling, and most of all, taking care of and improving myself both physically and mentally. I honestly never thought this day would come. Been streaming for nearly 6 years, and I've been a VTuber for 4 of those years. It's been a crazy, wonderful, and insane journey from day one, all the way until now. And the buns and friends who tuned in, watched my streams, and supported me at any point during the streaming career, you all truly changed my life forever, and this is a period of time in my life I will never forget. In saying that, it's time to move on and focus on my future. I knew this wouldn't be able to last forever, but I never thought the rest of my life would creep up so fast on me. But here it is, and I want to be able to live it to the fullest and the best I can, the way I choose to. To my precious community, I know you will be hurt and saddened by this news, and for that, I'm sorry. But I hope you all go on to find new homes with other streamers in the community, and go on to live the most happy, fulfilled lives I know you all deserve. Even if I won't be there beside you, I will be there in spirit, cheering you on, always. If anyone wants to come by and say goodbye, and wish me well leading up to the final stream, please feel free to do so. It would be wonderful to get to say goodbye to you all. After I graduate, I won't be active on any social media, as I was never really a fan of it before streaming days anyways, but I will still be active on my Discord and give life updates there. Thank you for giving me the best years of my life, allowing me to live my dreams, travel the world, meet some of the most amazing people, and for accepting me as I am and showing me how to love myself and have confidence in all that I do. I would never be where I am without you. Love you all so much. From your fluffy overlord, Sugoi. So they have a new opportunity, something new that was popping up for them, a new job, etc. Whatever it is, they decided this was time for them, a perfect opportunity for them to move on. And they are doing what is necessary to let their fans know, their community know what's going on. It says, you were actually one of the first indies I ever watched on Twitch. Good luck on your journey, Sugoi. Straub, which is Rev Says Desu's wife. Vivi, all the best, Sugoi. I wish you lifetime happiness. Thanks for being one of the first Australian VTubers, streamers I ever watched. Continue on that Aussie pride for us, Vivi. You got this. Some Japanese viewers also saying their goodbyes. They're already going to cry. Thank you for being such an inspiration. You were one of the shining stars that made me want to try VTubing. And for that, I will always be grateful. Mamie, congrats on the next chapter of your life. I'll be sad to see you go, but feel such overwhelming happiness for your future. So a lot of people are saying their goodbyes. This person here says, in Japanese, I'm very sad because she was my first VTuber daughter. I'm very grateful because, thanks to Sugoi-chan, I've been given the opportunity to get a lot of work. This is their mama, their VTuber mama. Thank you for everything. I'm rooting for you in life. I will translate it later and read slowly. And she says here, I'm sorry, Jipo mom, you were the best mom. You were the only one who brought Sugoi to life. Working with you is my greatest joy. I will continue to support you. And they translated it for her using Google Lens, I believe, to translate it for her. So they did the full translation for her so that she can read it herself. And she says right here, it says, I thank you for translating. Sorry, support Sugoi-chan's life. Love you. So that is where we're going to leave it. And of course, it is sad to see these times go. Happy that the mom was able to get the VTuber mama, as you know, the person who drew them, the person who rigged them, was able to enjoy those times that they had with them. Don't want to beat a dead horse too much, as today is the day that Yume Plus is officially, or Yume, officially done. It's officially done as of today, according to their statement that they made, that I had here the other day. They're officially done today. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up again was because of this. Mimosa Shirosaki is Rururururun, whatever, that she is in now in her PL. It's in 18 plus PL, so just be sure of that. She made a statement recently, which I am going to let her say fully. and we're going to come back at the end of this. Not the end of the statement, but the end of the part that I want to focus on.
Please be aware that our NDA has been negated, and I, along with my gymmates, have been given explicit consent by the CEO Dombra to share our pieces as long as it's expressed in a respectful manner.
Well, I mean,
as many of you are aware, our CEO Dombra has been ghosting us for some time, and it was normal for him to pop in and out randomly without warning. But about a month and a half ago, he just disappeared without warning during, like, the most important part of the concert when we were finalizing things. He wasn't there to make any important decisions, pay artists, or even pay us in a timely manner. He made no real attempt to take accountability, and this was the final blow, not just for Yume, but for us as well. We basically told him we had enough, and he folded, and he transferred ownership of IPs through writing, through an email to us all, but unfortunately for me, it had already been too late. As many of you were aware, I moved on to my PL already because I saw no other way out of the situation with the boss ghosting me. As many of you may have also noticed, I closed memberships about a week ago, which meant that some of you guys got a refund. This was because I didn't want to keep receiving your guys' money if I thought my boss wasn't going to be able to send it to me. And I know that you guys would not want to subscribe to me if I didn't get any of that money, so that's why I closed memberships. So I hope you understand. I apologize. If you guys would like access to the members' content, I can re-upload it onto a drive for you and you can watch it. But yeah, I'm very sorry that I had to come out to that. Guys, save the questions for the end. I'll answer.
Well, okay, there we go. Like I said, I wanted to come back after she said her piece, which was pretty much as I had mentioned, as I had reported before in my past video about Yume. The CEO was just... It was so bad. I've never seen this before. Not even in a small company, large company. The whole of the company below him mutinied. All the other C-level execs, it looked like, all the HR people, all the PR people, all the managers, all the talents, they mutinied. And they were like, we're done. We're just done. We refuse to work with you again. We refuse to work with you any further than what we already have. We want our pay, all that kind of stuff, and we refuse to work with you. And he accepted it. To his credit, to the credit of the CEO, he realized he messed up, he accepted it, and he did something that rarely gets seen as well, which is transferring all of the IP rights. That means Twitter, the merchandising, the every social media, every likeness, everything, the model, the everything that could ever be considered, something of the companies when it comes to each and every talent was given back to the talents themselves. Because once you don't have the talents as an agency, you don't exist anymore. And it was their only generation. They only had one generation. They were trying to grow, but when you have a CEO, a leader, the person at the top was supposed to be in a leadership role, directing your company where it's supposed to be going, and with the growth, when they do nothing, it's gonna happen. That's why I don't create corporations. I'm the same way. I am forgetful. I do, as I mentioned before, I do have autism and I do have ADHD all rolled in one. It's no excuse. That is why I do not put people under me. That is why I do not create things under me, because the only one who should deal with my crap is me. No one else should be dealing with my crap when it comes to bad leadership and when it comes to bad management and bad, organization. No one should deal with that shit other than myself. Just being perfectly honest here with you. And that's why I don't do, any kind of delegation of roles and that kind of stuff, because I'm really bad at it. Top 10 most super chatted VTubers of all time, as in talking about all the money that's going there. Shryhew, when she was in there, had $3 million US. And from what it looks like, I don't think this is all in yen. If it's in yen, it doesn't look like it's in yen. So Pekora has $2.9 million. Coco had $2.9 million as well. Marine had $2.7 million. Kanata $2.2 million. Kuzu had $2.2 million, which is from Nijisanji. Aqua $2.2 million. Lami and Fuwa Minato is also from Nijisanji, if I'm not mistaken. So it's taken them years to get close to what Shryhew had. But it's because Shryhew had a lot of parasocialism built into her channel. It was a girlfriend experience, the marriage experience, that type of stuff built into her channel. And that's why she got so much done there. The Menhera also helped her a lot. It's kind of insane. Shryhew is still up top at number 1 after being gone for 2 years. Coco is third too. It's amazing that Shryhew is still at the top third most super chatted streamer of all time. Not just VTuber, but streamer. She's only been beaten recently by a couple of online pastors, and probably only because it's the only Shryhew channel is inactive. It's important to remember that right after she left YouTube, added gifted memberships, which aren't reflected in those numbers at all. A lot of people who used to send empty super chats, like red super chats, switched to sending 20 plus membership bombs instead, since it's the same amount of money. Damn, Hololive is dominating the rankings. Yeah, it is. Risha being at the top is pretty amazing. Sure, she was a master at the whole yandere girlfriend experience thing, the Yume Hera stuff, which would attract the most lucrative money source, single lonely men, willing to spend their money on that. But to remain at the top after all this time is insane. Coco too, honestly, I think she'd be doing financially way better if she had remained in Hololive, but her other gig is probably better for her in every other way. Coco left because she felt restrained. It seems to be the same reason, at least from what we're hearing, the same reason why Aqua's leaving. She's feeling too restrained. So that happens when organizations get too big. It happened with Kei-san because, well, she was more westernized and more Western freedoms and that kind of stuff. She wanted to do so many things that Hololive was like, we wish we could do that, but it wouldn't look good on our brand. It wouldn't look good on this. It's against the rules, blah, 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 blah. In fact, a lot of the things that they did let her do are not allowed anymore. Or at least don't seem to be easy to be doing anymore because of the fact that, yes, things change. And she knew that. She saw the writing on the wall, and that's why she left. And that's why Aqua is leaving, as far as I can remember. But it's still crazy that Rushia is still number one. Rhea recently has not been so active, and it's not been so, like, cheery recently. If you've watched any of her streams, she's doing the same thing she always has, but she's, like, she's been listless a little bit. It seems like she's just not the same, and it's understandable when you read what she said. I said on stream earlier, a big reason I've been a bit more out of energy and out of it is because I lost both my family dogs, not the ones with me, last month and this month to cancer, and I raised them both. So I got the news a few weeks apart. Love them very much, and I'd gotten them to help my deceased mom cope, the mom when they were alive, cope with her loss of her own dog. They lived with my adoptive dad and didn't tell me until a bit later for both, so it was upsetting as well. But I didn't say anything because I wanted not to bother anyone with my sadness. So deeply apologize for being so out of it these past few weeks. I'm still processing a lot this year. So just a bit of personal update. I think it's been super obvious I didn't say anything because, I mean, losing a loved one, losing pets that you have raised yourself, pets that you have had so much time with, it is not anything that I wish on anyone. I've lost pets. I've cried when I've lost pets because you care for dogs because of the way they are. Cats, dogs, anyone who's really close to you, any animal who's really close to you, you losing them is like losing a part of the family. It's like losing a friend. It's losing someone really close. Also, no need to message me and check on me. The wave passed, and though I'm still a bit sad, I'm okay. So no need to worry, just be safe out there. And lots of love to all of you in the world. Zen, love and kisses to you, Angel. I'm so sorry, Zen. Losing a pet is absolutely never easy, especially ones you grew up with. My heart goes out to you and your family. She not only grew up with them, she raised them herself. That is an extra oof to anybody, an extra pain to anybody. Zen, I'm so sorry. You definitely don't have to apologize. Losing a pet is extremely difficult, and you have every right to feel how you feel right now. Zen, don't be sorry. These are your family members. You're so valid for hurting. Send you the best of healing vibes. Remember to go easy on yourself. Exactly. Go easy on yourself. She's a hard worker. In fact, recently she's been wanting to support like indie VTubers, like support an indie to get their like support somebody to get all their stuff they need for a live 2D character, live 2D design and everything from the bottom up. They're willing to pay for it. That is insane. That is the type of wonderful person that Zen is. And of course, everyone's giving the well wishes. Everyone is, giving the condolences. Of course, condolences do go out to Zen, because of the fact that, yes, when you lose an animal like that, even though it is an animal, etc., it becomes a part of you and it becomes a part of your family. And it hurts. It always does. I can definitely empathize with this and sympathize with this because it's a painful thing to go through. V4 Mirai is putting out a cryptic little message, which a lot of people have pretty much already seemed to have translated it into having a new generation of 4. Yeah, 4, maybe 5. It says, do any of them do ASMR? Vance Greed from Globy is looking. Controllers from Globy is looking. If you remember the reason why V from Orion and Globy, they're kind of connected. Brave Group. Just one freaking name there. Brave Group. They are the group that controls both of them. That actually owns both of them. And controls what they do. Pippa Pebblesworth from Globy, they're all looking. For Mirai, basically, it's giving you the idea that there's going to be a new generation coming soon of gamers. It looks like pure gamers because of the fact that they're using gamepads. So it's a gaming generation, kind of like Holo Gamers has their generation, Hololive has their Holo Gamers generation. Looks like they're going to have a purely gaming generation. But of course, we know that when it comes to any content creation, there's going to be some overlap in things. Yes, they may start as gaming generation, but just using an example of Hololive, when they did the Holo Gamers, that has Koroneo, Kayu, Fubuki, Mio, those people, they do different things, a lot of different things now. They do chatting streams. Sometimes they don't necessarily do ASMR, but they do chatting. They do, skit stuff. They do all that kind of stuff. They vary their content because that's the way you have to be. You have to have a connection to your audience, and chatting does that a lot. So there's going to be something. If it is that they're creating this, could just be they're creating new controllers. Like, I don't know. Could be their own line of controllers. We don't know. But if it is a new generation, I am happy that new people are going to be coming into the VTubing space and having support, because V from Mirai seems to do a really good job of supporting their people, from what I've heard. No confirmation of whether it'll be merchandise or a new generation of VTubers. Like I said, could just be freaking skins for controllers, or it could be an actual gaming generation. We don't know yet, but let's see. This is what makes people leave. This is what makes people want to not be a part of the VTubing community, or a part of any community for that matter. What am I talking about? I am talking about this. Bimten Vtuber. As you can see here, this is what they are. This is what they look like. They are a scuffish sleep paralysis demon. They're paralysis demons. That's interesting. They are deciding to not be using their business email for any foreseeable future. Not until someone else can take over the account, until the harassment stops. Until then, please feel free to use my DMs. I really didn't want to make a tweet about this because I was hoping that by ignoring them, they would go bored and stop. This is sadly just a snippet of dozens emails I've had from what I assume to be the same person. I censored out the words, but I'm sure anyone can guess what they are. Just stop, please. I did end up muting the tweet, so just so y'all know, I'm not purposely ignoring anyone in the support. I'm fortunate to be working with someone to make my business email more secure and be overseeing it for the next month or so. So they found someone to oversee it. This message here, VTuber, etc. It says that this is their business email, bimtenbusiness@gmail.com. If you are so effing slutty, and S, you fat blank, love the way you speak, and your accent is blank. Holy crap, this is creepy. I know what you look like, so I know who to blank at the convention. That is a threat. That is no small threat. That is a threat that, of course, should always be taken seriously. It sucks. It sucks that this is happening to any VTuber. It sucks that this is happening at all, because this shouldn't be in anybody's wheel space at all, period. So hopefully they get the help, security, maybe a bodyguard if they can, or just feel safe enough to go to conventions, because conventions are the fun parts where you get to talk to people, get to, hear what they like about you, say hi, say thank you to them, that kind of stuff, which is what everybody should have a chance to do. Welcome back, everyone, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I try to give back to the wonderful VTuber community who has given so much to me, who's given me so much love, so I want to give that love back and keep being a positive part of this community. This is Shryhew. I hope I'm saying it right. I always make mistakes in names, so I apologize if I did. They are a goblin part shark crocodile VTuber. So they have, they have the crocodile and the shark tail, which is interesting. It's interesting to have that. Let's take a look at their content to give you more of an idea of how things are. And let's take a look at one of their shorts here. One of their little short moments.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, that happened. They're playing Half-Life 2. They just blew everything up.
I think that there's like a hitbox of them like jumping down, and that's what set off the explosion.
So yeah, they had one of those fun moments. And of course, let's take a look at their about section here, if we can get a little bit more information. And a Gobgamation VTuber from Australia, indie VTuber of ASD. Oh, like me. They're like me for real. Enjoy playing games, editing content, and recently making art. Check my socials as well as my Ko-fi and Throne to support me. Join my community, Goblin Kissers. So they have, this is all their own stuff, I'm sure, their own art, which makes it even more amazing. It is really great to see creators like this grow and helping in at least the smallest way possible. The smallest way, because I'm not a huge creator. Even if it's in a small way, I do want to help them grow. So thank you as well for being a part of this VTuber Showcase. And as I said, I do hope that the showcase does bring more eyes to you, and maybe a couple of people here and there will like and follow you as a result of this. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.